Welcome to my channel for comprehensive tutorials on fundamental principles to complex problems. I'll cover it all. Feel free to share, subscribe for more contents. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. In this episode, we'll be covering exercise 22 that you can find on page 82. If you have a textbook with you, and in case if you need this book in PDF format, you can connect me on WhatsApp. In this exercise, we will be applying all what we have learned in simultaneous equations. Both the methods of elimination and substitutions are going to be used frequently in this whole exercise. So basically, this exercise explains how the simultaneous equations are used in daily practical life. Just to let you know, this is the last exercise on simultaneous equations. Soon after this is going to be exercise 23. That topic is going to be on factorization. So from here onwards, exercise 23 onwards, we'll be working on factorization throughout. Taking you straight to question number one, it says solve each problem by forming a pair of simultaneous equations. Find two numbers with a sum 15 and a difference of 4. That means x plus y is going to be equals to a 15, and the difference between them, that means x minus y, is going to be equals to a 4. That means I will write x minus y equals a 4. That means this equation tells me that it is equals to x is equals to 4 plus y. So this is going to be the value of x. Now I'm substituting in the first equation. The value of x is 4 plus y. So 4 plus y is equals 4 plus y equals a 15. That means 2y equals 15 over 4. So this is going to give us 2y equals 15 minus 4. So 2y equals 11 and y is equals to 5.5. This is the value of y. Now I know the value of x is 4. That means it's going to be equals to 4 plus 5.5 is going to give us 9.5. So this is the value of x and y. Now moving on to question number 2. It says twice one number. That means twice one number added to three times another number. That means three times another number is equals to 21. And it says find the number if the difference between them is 3. That means x minus 3 is equals to x minus y equals 3. That means this equation tells me that this is equals to 3 plus y. So the value of x is 3 plus y. I'm going to substitute this into equation 1, which is over here. I will write in the bracket itself, plus 3y equals 2. That means if I write over here x3 plus y, so this is going to give us 6 plus 2y plus 3y equals 2. Actually, it is 21, not 2. So 21 minus 6. So 21, I will write here itself, and this is going to give us a 5y equals 21 minus 6. So 5y equals 11, 15. So y will be equals to 15 divided by 5. It's going to give us a 3. This is the value of y. Now I know the value of x is equals to 3 plus y, and the value of y we know already, it is 3. So 3 plus 3 is going to give us a 6. So these are the two values, 6 and 3. Moving on to the next question. It says average of two numbers is 7. That means average means addition of two numbers divided by 2. So this is called average formula, is equals to a 7. That means the same equation tells us x plus y equals a 14. So this is the first equation. Second equation says 3 times the difference between them. That means difference is this, and 3 times means multiply by 3 is equals to 18. Now I know very well that this x is equals to 14 minus y. This is the value of x. Now I'll substitute this into the equation, but before that I'll expand this bracket. 3x minus 3y equals 18. That means 3 times the value of x. I will write in the bracket. That gives us 14 minus y. So this gives us a 42 minus 3y, and minus 3y equals 18. So 42 minus 6y equals 18, and minus 6y equals 18 minus 42. So minus 6y equals 42 minus 18 is going to give us 18 minus 42 is going to give us minus 24. So minus minus is going to be cancelled, and 6y equals 24, and y is going to be equals to a 4. Now I know the value of x. The value of x is 14 minus y, and the value of y is a 4. So the value of x is going to be 10. So we know the value of x and y. Moving on to question number 4. In here it says the line with the equation y plus ax is equals to c passing through the point 1, 5 and 3, 1. So I will put these 2 points in this equation 2 different times. So what I will do is I will write this equation 2 different times. A plus x equals c, and y plus ax equals c. So I will write this 2 different times. First I will write the value of x and y. Y is a 5 plus a, x value is a 1 equals c. That means 5 plus a equals c. Now second point, if I say this is equals to 1 plus a, x value is a 3 equals c. So that means 1 plus 3a equals c. Now this means the value of c is 1 plus 3a. I will put this value of c into first equation. 5 plus a is equals to 1 plus 3a. Keeping the like terms together, so 5 minus 1 and 3a minus a, that means 4 equals 2a. That means the value of a is going to be a 2. As you can see, the value of a is a 2. Now I'll find out the value of c. I know very well c is equals to 1 plus 3a. That means c is equals to 1 plus 3. A value is a 2. So 3 times 2 is a 6. 1 plus 6 is going to give us the value of c, which is going to be c is equals to 7. This is the required answer. Moving on to question number 5. In here, I will do the same thing. Y equals mx plus c. Y equals mx plus c. I will take the first point, which is 2, 5. And we know very well this is x and this is y, and in here 4, 13. I know very well this is x and this is y. I'll substitute the values. So this is going to be 5 equals m, x value is a 2 plus c. That means 5 equals 2m plus c. That means 5 minus 2m equals c. So this is the value of c. C equals 5 minus 2m. Now taking second point, this says y value is 13. So 13 equals m, x value is 4 plus c. That means 13 equals 4m plus c. That means 13 minus 4m equals c. So this is the value of c. C equals 13 minus 4m. Now I will use this value to replace over here. In here, it says c equals 5 minus 2m. That means 13 minus 4m equals 5 minus 2m. That's how we'll find out the value of m. Now in here, I will use 13 minus 5 and minus 2m plus 4m. So this is going to give us 8 equals 2m, and m will be equals to a 4. So the slope of this equation is going to be 4, that we can find in the answer also. Now we'll find out the value of c. We know the value of c is 13 minus 4m, and the value of m just now we found out that it is 4. So 16, c equals 13 minus 16 is going to give us c equals negative 3. Ultimately, the equation we know very well, the value of y equals mx plus c, y equals mx plus c, c value is negative 3, x value is, therefore m is 4, 4m equals y. So this is going to be our required equation. Moving on to question number 6. Question number 6 is about a curve. In a curve, it says we do the same thing. First, we will write this ax square plus bx two different times. I will write this, and using the same strategy that we have done in the previous question. Ax square plus bx. Now I will use 2 0 here, and I will write 4 8 over here. Let's see. In here, the value of this is the value of x, and this is the value of y. X is equals to and y. And the equation we have is equals to y. Both are equals to y. Now the y value is in the first part is 0 equals a, x value is a 2 plus b 2. Second part, it says the value of y is 8 and a x value is a 4 plus b 4. These two equations are going to give us 0, and this is going to be 4a plus 2b. And in here it says 8 equals 16a plus 4b. Now in here it says minus 4a equals 2b. That means b equals minus 4a over 2. That means the value of b is going to be minus 2. Minus 2a is going to be the value of b. I can write straight away b is equals to minus 2a. Now we know the value of b, which is minus 2a. Minus 2a equals b, or I can write b equals minus 2a. This is the value of b. We will replace this over here, substitution. 8 equals 16a plus 4, and this is minus 2a. So 8, 16a minus 8, and 68 will be equals to 8a. That means a will be equals to 1. So we have found out the value of a. Now we know value of b equals minus 2a. I will substitute the value of a, which is a 2, which is a 1. So the value of b is equals to minus 2. We just found out the value of a and b. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 7. In question number 7, it says a gardener buys 50 carrot seeds and 20 lettuce seeds for $1.10, and her mother buys 30 carrot seeds and 40 lettuce seeds for $1.5. Find the cost of one carrot seed and one lettuce seed. In here, two are the conditions. First of all, before we start, I can assume that x is carrot seeds and y is equals to lettuce seeds. Now in here, from the first condition or first purchase, if I say that it's going to be 50x plus 20y equals 1.10, and second purchase is going to give us a 30x plus 40y equals 1.50 dollars. Now to make things easier, I will be multiplying both the equations by 10. So now new equations are going to be 5x plus 2y equals 0.11, and second equation is going to become 3x plus 4y equals 0.15. These are the two new equations. Now what we have learned in elimination method, I will multiply this equations by 3 and this equation by 5. So the new equation is going to be 15x plus 6y equals 0.33, 0.33, and the second equation is going to become 15x plus 20y equals 0.75. So these are the two new equations. As soon as I see these equations, I know very well what to do next. I am going to subtract first equation from the second. Changing the sign, these two are going to be cancelled, and 6 minus 20 is going to become a minus 14y equals negative 0.42. Ignoring the minus sign, so 14y will be equals to 0.42, and when we divide 0.42 by 14, we are going to get the price which is equals to 0.33, 0.03 instead. 0.03 is the price of lettuce seed. Now I know very well that I can use any equations I feel like. 2y equals 0.11, or I can use the other equation. Depends upon you which equation you feel like. So I will use the equation 15x plus 6y equals 0.33. This equation I'm talking about. In here I will replace the value of y. So 15x plus 6, 0.03 equals 0.33, and when I multiply 6 by 0.03, it's going to give us 0.18 equals 0.33. When we subtract 0.18 from 0.33, we are going to get 0.15, and when 0.15 is divided by 15, it's going to give us 0.01. So the price of carrot seed is 1 cent, and the price of lettuce seed is 3 cents, as you can see in the answer also. Moving on to next question. It is, a shop owner can buy either 2 television sets and 3 DVDs. So in here, I will assume first that the price of TV is, let the price of TV is X, and the price of DVD is Y. Now, according to the condition, it says 2x, 2 TVs, and 3 LEDs, 3 DVDs equals 1750. And second condition gives us 4x plus y equals 1250. Now, this equations tells me that it is y is equals to 1250 minus 4y, 4x. Now I will use substitution method in here. As you can see, frequently we can use any method we feel like, whichever is easier. Now first equation tells me that 2x plus 3y, instead of y, I will use 1250 minus 4x equals 1750. So this becomes 2x plus 3750 minus 12x equals 1750. So this is going to give us minus 10x equals 1750 minus 3750. So minus 10x is going to be equals to minus 2000. Minus signs will be ignored. So x will be equals to 2000 divided by 10. So the price of TV is going to be 200. Now substituting value of x into equation, y equals 1250 minus 4 times 200, which is going to be 1250 minus 800. So the value is going to be 450. So this is the price of DVD. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 9, that we can find over here. Now, in question number 9, it says half difference. There are two conditions. Half the difference between two numbers. Half the difference between two numbers is this is the difference and this is the half is equals to a 2. And second condition says x minus y equals a 4. Now, I know very well this equation is equals to 4, and this equation tells me it is 4 plus y. I will use substitution method once again. In place of x, I will write 4 plus y minus y equals 4. But remember, in here, the equation says the sum condition. Sum condition says these are the two equations. But now look at the question. It says some condition is that x plus 2 times y equals 13. This is also a fact given in the question itself. Now I know the value of x is 4 plus 2y. So in here I will replace 4 plus y plus 2y equals 13. So this is going to give us a 3y plus 4 equals 13. So 3y equals 13 minus 4, which is going to give us a 9. So y is equals to a 3. This is the value of y. I know the value of x is 4 plus y. That means x is equals to 4 plus 3 because 3 is the value of y. So x will be equals to a 7. These are the two numbers. 7 is a greater number. 3 is a smaller number. Now moving on to question number 10. In question number 10, it says a bird can lay either white egg or brown eggs. Three white eggs. So I assume that white eggs, x is equals to white eggs, and y equals brown eggs. So according to the condition, it says 3x plus 2y equals 13. And second condition says that 5x plus 4y equals a 24. Now I will be using elimination method here. I multiply this equation by 5 and second equation by 3. So ultimately I will get 15x plus 10y equals 13 times 5 is a 65. Second equation multiplied by 3. So this equation is going to give us 15x plus 12y equals 24 times 3 is going to be giving us a 72. Now subtraction of these equations, minus 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 cancel, and this is going to give us minus 2y equals minus 7. Minus sign will be ignored, and 7 over 2, which is giving us a 3.5. I know the value of x. We'll find out the value of x. That means first equation, if I see, it is telling us 3x plus 2y equals 13. In this equation, I will replace the value of y with 3.5. So 3x plus 2, 3.5 equals 13. 3x plus 7 equals 13. So 3x equals 13 minus 7. So 3x will be equals to a 6. So x will be equals to a 2. These are the two values. So in answer you can write white eggs weight is 2 grams and brown eggs weight is 3.5. This is the answer for this question. Moving on to the next question. In question number 11, it says a tortoise makes a journey in two parts. It can either walk at 4 centimeters per second or crawl 3 centimeters per second. If the tortoise walks first and crawls second, it takes 110 seconds. If it crawls the first part and walks the second part, it takes 100 seconds. So find the length of the two parts of the journey. In here, I will divide this into two parts. First is walk first and crawl second. So when we walk first and crawl second part, equation is going to be different. And for crawl first and walk comes later, so it's going to be different. So in the first part it says x over 4 plus y over 3 equals 110. Okay. Second part it says x over 3 plus 4 over y equals 100. So these are the two equations. To make things easier, what I will do is I'll multiply everything by 12 because 12 is the LCM of 4 and 3. So multiply this by 12, this also by 12, and this also by 12. The second equation will be also multiplied by 12 on each term. So in here, I'll multiply this by 12, this also by 12, and this also by 12. So now I know very well 4 times 1 is a 4, 4 times 3 is a 12, 3 times 1 is a 3, and 3 times 4 is a 12. 3 times 1 is a 3, 3 times 4 is a 12, and it is of this is actually 4y over 4, not 4 over y. It is y over. Thank God I did the correction here. 4 times 1 is a 4, 4 times 3 is a 12. Now in here, what happens is first equation becomes 3x plus 4y equals 13, 20. Second equation becomes 4x plus 3y equals 1200. These are the two equations. What we have now, I will write this equation over here plus 3y equals 1200. Now I will use the method of elimination. I'll multiply this equation by 4 and this equation by 3. So this equation is going to give us a 12x plus 16y equals 5280, and second equation is going to become 12x plus 9y equals 3600. These two are the equations. When we see equations like this, we ultimately subtract them. Change the sign. Changing the sign is now 16 minus 9 is going to give us a 7y, and subtraction of these two numbers is going to give us 1680. So y will be equals to 1680 divided by 7 is going to give us a 240. Now I know the value of y, and I will substitute this into any equations I feel like. So I will use this equation 4 plus 3, y value is 240 equals 1200. and 4x plus 720 equals 1200 equals 1200, and 4x is equals to 1200 minus 720 is going to give us 4x equals 480. So x will be equals to 120. So in here, answer is going to be 120 centimeters and 240 centimeters. Moving on to question number 12, it says a cyclist complete a journey of 500 meters in 22 seconds, part of the way at 10 meters per second and the remainder at 50 meters per second. How far does she travel at each speed? So now there are two equations that we can see in here. Total distance. This is going to be the first equation. Total distance is equals to x plus y equals 500. So I can easily say that it is equals to x is equals to 500 minus y. Now I will use for the total time. Total time, you can write x over 10 and y over 50 is equals to 22. This is the total time taken. Now I will multiply the whole thing by 50 because 50 is the LCM of 10 and 50. So multiply by 50, multiply by 50, and multiply by 50. So equation becomes 5x plus y equals 1100. Now I will substitute the value of x. It says 5 times x plus y equals 1100, and in place of x I will write the value of x, which is 500 minus y. So this is going to give us 2500 minus 5y plus y equals 1100. In here it's going to become minus 4y plus 2500 equals 1100 minus 4y equals 1100 minus 2500. So this is going to become minus 4y equals negative 1400, and negative signs are ignored. So 4y equals 1400. And when divided by 4, it's going to give us 350 meters distance. I know very well x is equals to 500 minus y. I will substitute the value of y in this equation, which is 350. So when subtracted, it's going to become 150 meters. So this is the distance that is covered at the speed of 10 meters per second, and this is the distance covered using 50 meters per second speed. Moving on to question number 13. There are two conditions. A bag contains 40 coins. That means x plus y equals 40. X plus y equals a 40. That means x is equals to 40 minus y. This is equation 1. And the second is total value. This is total coins and the total value. So for total value, what we can do is, this says that 2x plus 5y equals 155 cents. In here, I will replace the value of x, that means 2 bracket, which is the value of x, plus 5y equals 155. The value of x is 40 minus y. This gives us 80 minus 2y plus 5y equals 155. In here, this is going to become 3y equals 155 minus 80. is going to become 3y equals 75. So y is going to become y equals 75 divided by 3. So y will be equals to 25. I know the value of x is 40 minus 25. So the value of x is going to be 15. So now the answer becomes there are 15 2 cents coin and there are 25 5 cents coins. Don't mind my style of writing. Moving on to question number 14. In question number 14 says a slot machine takes only 10 cents and 50 cents coins. So in here, I will assume that 10 cents coin are x is equals to 10 cents coins and y equals 50 cents coins. Again, two conditions, total coins and total value. So for total coins, it's going to be x plus y equals 21, as you can see in the question itself. And I know very well that x will be equals to 21 minus y. This is from the first equation. And second condition says that 10x plus 50y equals 490. I have converted into cents. I know the value of x is 21 minus y. So 21 minus y plus 50y equals 490. So this is going to become 210 minus 10y plus 50y equals 490. In here, I know very well that this is going to become plus 40. Y equals 490 minus 210. So 40y equals 280 and y will be equals to 7. 280 divided by 40 is going to give us y equals 7. I know the value of x is 21. So x will be equals to 21 minus y, which is 7. So x will be equals to a 14. So you can write in the answer you can write 14 10 cents coin, 14 10 cents coin, cents coins, and 7 50 cents coins. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 15. In question number 15, it says 30 tickets were sold for a concert, and some at 60 cents and the rest at $1. If the total raised was 22, how many had the cheaper tickets? Now, in here, equation becomes x plus y equals 30. That means both the tickets are equals to 30. Now, total tickets. Now, x, I assume the value of x is going to be 60 cents and y equals $1 tickets. Now, according to the condition, x plus y equals 30. These are the total tickets and total value. If it becomes total value, equation is going to be 60x plus 100y equals 2200. Now, in this equation, I will replace the value of x, which is x will be equals to 30 minus y. If 30 minus y is replaced with x, so I will write 60 and bracket plus 100y equals 22. I have replaced 22 with $22 for 2200 cents. Now in here, I will write 30 minus y, and this is going to become 1800 minus 60y plus 100y equals 2200. Now this is going to give us a 40y equals 2200 minus 1800. So 40y is going to be equals to a 400, and y is going to be equals to a 10. I know the value of x is equals to 30 minus y. So x will be equals to 30 minus 10, which is going to be a 20. So finally we can say there are 20 tickets of 60 cents and remaining 10 tickets for of $1. So this was the answer, and in here it says 20. So how many had the cheaper tickets? That means 20. This is the answer. Now moving on to question number 16. I will bring this a little down below. Question number 16 is about a wage bill. Wage, that you can say a salary. Salary bill for 5 male and 6 female workers is 6,700, while the bill for 8 men and 3 women is 6,100. Find the wage of a man and the wage of a woman. So I will make an equation that says that x will be equals to wage of men and y equals wage of woman. According to the condition, it says that 5x plus 6y equals 6700 and 8x plus 3y equals 6100 according to the condition given in the question itself. And if I take this equation down below here, now I will use the elimination method. I am going to multiply first equation by 8 and second equation by 5. So this is going to become a 40x plus 48y equals 53600, and second equation becomes 40x plus 15y equals 30500. While elimination method is used, I will change the signs, and 48 minus 15 is going to give you a 33. Y equals 2310. That means when it's divided by 23100 is divided by 33, it's going to give us a 700. So the salary or the wage of a woman is 700. I know that second condition it gives anywhere I feel like I'm using the first equation 5x plus 6y equals 6700. 5x plus 6 The value of y is 700. I am going to use 700 here. So 5x plus 4200 equals 6700. So 5x will be equals to 6700 minus 4200. So 5x will be equals to 2500. So the salary of men is going to be equals to 500. These are the salary of both men and women. Now moving on to the next question, which is question number 17. It says a fish can swim at 14 meters per second in the direction of the current and against it is 6 meters per second. Find the speed of the current and the speed of the fish in still water. In question number 17, it says that swimming with current is equals to x plus y. Both the speeds are going to be added. So swimming or speed with the current equation becomes x plus y equals 14, and that means that x will be equals to 14 minus y. Now when going against the current, speed against current will be equals to x minus y equals 6. I will replace the value of x in second equation. 14 minus y equals 6. So 14 minus 2y equals 6. Minus 2y equals 6 minus 14. So this is going to give us a minus 8. Minus 2y equals minus 8. That means minus signs are going to be ignored. 2y equals 8 over y equals 8 over 2. So y is equals to 4 meters per second. Now I know the value of x is 14 minus y. X is equals to 14 minus y. So x will be equals to 14 minus 4. That means x will be equals to 10 meters per second. So this is the speed against the current, and this is the speed with the current in the still water. Moving on to the next question, which is saying if the numerator and denominator, that means x over y of fractions, are both decreased by 1. That means I understand very well that I will write x minus 1 and y also minus 1. So the fraction becomes 2 over 3. That means it is equals to 2 over 3. And second condition says if the numerator and the denominators are both increased by 1, that means x plus 1 over y plus 1 becomes 3 over 4 equals 3 over 4. So first of all, I will cross multiply this. So this becomes 3 multiplied by x minus 1 is equals to 2 multiplied by y minus 1. In this side, it is going to be 4x plus 1, and 3 is going to be multiplied by y plus 1. These are going to be two equations. 3x minus 3 equals 2y minus 2, and this is going to be 3x minus 2y equals 2 plus 3. So this is equals to 3x minus 2y equals 5. Minus 3 and this is a minus 2. So this is a minus 2. So this is not 5 actually, it is going to be 1. Now this equation is 4x plus 4 and 3y plus 3. So 4x minus 3y equals 3 minus 4. So 4x minus 3y equals negative 1. These are the two equations we are going to deal with. So first equation says 3x minus 2y equals 1. Second equation becomes 4x minus 3y equals negative 1. Now I will multiply using elimination method. I will multiply this equation by 4 and this equation by 3. So ultimately I will get 12x minus 8y equals 4. Second equation becomes 12x minus 9y equals negative 3. I will subtract first equation from second. So these two are going to become y equals 7. So the value of y is 7. I can use any equation I feel like. I will be using 3x minus 2y equals 1. This equation I'm using, and I will substitute the value of y into this equation. 3x minus 2y equals 1. So 3x will be equals to 14, and that means 3x will be equals to 1 plus 14. So 3x will be equals to 15, and 3x x will be equals to a 5. So the original fraction that we are looking for is 5 over 7. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 19 that we can find over here. In this question, it says a numerator of a fraction is 2 more than the numerator. That means numerator, if I say, is going to be x, and denominator is going to be x plus 2. Now, I know very well that according to the condition, x plus 1 and x plus 2. So in the denominator, if 1 is added, that means 1 is added, it becomes 2 over 3. Or I can say x plus 1 over x plus 3 equals 2 over 3. Cross multiplication is going to give us 3 multiplied by x plus 1, and 2 is going to be multiplied by x plus 3. Now this is going to become 3x plus 3 equals 2x plus 6. So 3x minus 2x will be equals to 6 minus 3. That means x will be equals to a 3. So the value of x is 3. Now I know very well I can use any equation I feel like. I will be using it's 3 and 2 more, that means 3 plus 5. So this is the denominator if we need to find out. Denominator, if we need to find out, it is x plus 2. That means 3 plus 2 is going to give us a 5. So the original equation we are looking for is 3 over 5 is the answer. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 20. Now in this question, I will assume that it is going to be equals to the age of mouse. If I say current age is mouse age is equals to x, and owner's age is going to be y. So according to the condition, x plus 3 equals y minus 4, and the total age is going to be x plus y equals 13. That means x will be equals to 13 minus y. So in here it says x minus y equals minus 4 minus 3. So x minus y equals negative 7. Now I know very well the value of x is equals to, over here I know very well that the value of x is 13 minus y. So I will write 13 minus y equals negative 7. So 13 minus 2y equals negative 7. That means negative 2y equals negative 7, negative 13. So minus 2y equals negative 20, and minus sign is ignored. So 2y equals 20. So 1y equals 10. So the owner's age is 10. Now in here, I know very well that x plus y equals 13. That means the value of y is 10, 13. So x will be equals to 13 minus 10. So the mouse age is going to be 3. Mouse age is 3 and the owner's age is 10 years. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 21. In here it says smaller number and the larger number. Find two numbers where 3 times the smaller number exceeds the larger by 5 and the sum of the numbers is 11. So I know very well that x plus y equals 11. That means x is equals to 11 minus y. This is in the very first step we can find out. And first condition says that 3x is equals to y plus 5. 3 times the smaller number exceeds the second number by 5. So in here, it's going to be 3x is equals to y plus 5. I will replace the value of x with 11 minus y equals y plus 5. That means it is going to be 33. 33 minus 3y equals y plus 5. In here, 33 minus 5 is going to be y plus 3y. That means it's going to be 4y. 33 minus 5 is going to be giving us 28, and y will be equals to 28 divided by 4 is going to give us a 7. Y is equals to 7. So 4 and 7 are the numbers we are talking about. Moving on to question number 22. Now this can be tricky, and in here two steps are going to be taken. Same equation, straight line equation is y equals mx plus c. Y equals mx plus c. We are going to put both the points in the same equation. Y equals mx plus c. So I will use slope form. Slope formula is y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. So in here we find out the value of minus 4 and minus second point I'm using here minus 1 and minus 5. So I'm using minus 5 minus 4 and x2 minus x1 is a minus 1 minus 2. So this is going to give us a negative 9 over negative 3. That means your m is equals to positive 3. The slope is 3. Now substituting m into y equals mx plus c. Now I'm using 24 points 24 is going to be used, and 4 will be equals to 3 times, because the value of m is 3 and the value of x is 2 plus c. We find out the value of c. 4 equals 6 plus c. That means c equals 4 minus 6. So the value of c is negative 2. Now equation becomes, because the value of c is known to us, the value of m is also known to us, we'll write y equals m is 3x and the value of plus c is negative 2. So I will write final equation is going to be y equals 3x minus 2. This is going to be the equation. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 23. Moving on to question number 23, it says spider can walk at a certain speed and run at another speed. So speeds are unknown. So I assume walking speed I can say it's x, and running speed I can say it's going to be running speed equals y. So both speeds are assumed. Now going for the first condition, walking speed I assume as x meters per second, and running speed I can say as y meters per second. Now, according to the first condition, it says 10x plus 9y equals 85. And according to the second condition, it says 30x plus 2y equals 130. So these are the two conditions we are going to deal with. Now, according to the second condition, I will go for division by 2. So first one is going to give us a 15x plus y equals 65. Or in other words, I can say y is equals to 65 minus 15x. Y equals 65 minus 15x. Now I will substitute this value into the first equation. 10x plus 9, I will use bracket, equals 85, and in the bracket I will use the value of y, which is 65 minus 15, 15x instead, 15x. Now this 10x plus 585 minus 135 equals 85. Now I will bring the like terms together. This is 135x, so this is going to be 125x negative, and 85 minus 585 will give me a negative 500. Minus signs are cancelled, so 500 divided by 125 is going to give us 4 meters per second. Now I'll put this value of x into the value of y. Y equals 65 minus 15x is a 4. That means y equals 65 minus 60. So the value of y is going to be a 5 meters per second. So according to the condition, a walk is going to be 4. This is going to be walking speed, and this is the running speed. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 24. Now, a wallet containing $40 has 3 times as many as one note. So according to the question say, I will assume $5 note be X. So I will say that the value of X note is $5 note, I assume as X, and $1 note I assume as 3X. So total value will be equals to 5x plus 3x 1 will be equals to 40. So total value. Now I know very well 5x plus 3x equals 40. That means 8x equals 40. That means x will be equals to 40 divided by 8 is going to give us a 5. Now there are $5 note are 5, and I know very well if it is 5, so 3 times 5 is going to give us a 15. So there are one note, this is a $5 note, and $1 note are 3 times 5 is a 15. Now moving on to the next question, which is question number 25. In question number 25, it says the sun's age, I assume as sun age, I assume as x, and present age of man is assumed as 4 times x, 4 times the age of sun. 6 years ago, if I say 6 years ago, their ages are going to be 4x minus 6, father's age, and son age is going to be 10 times. So it's going to be equation like this. So 4x minus 6 equals 10x minus 60. So keeping the like terms together, minus 6 plus 60 and 10x minus 4x. So this is going to be 54 and this is going to be a 6. So x will be equals to 54 divided by 6 is going to give us 9. So the age of sun is 9 years, and 9 times sun's age is going to be 4 times the sun age is going to be 36. 9 times 4 is going to be 36 is the age of man. Moving on to the next question. It says in still water speeds are different. Still water is x knots, and with current, say it is y knots. This is the start of the question. We assume both the values. Now with the current, it is x plus y is going to be 25, and still water it is 16. So I can see these are two simultaneous equations, and we don't need to change the sign. They are already different. So this is going to become 2x equals 16 minus 25, 16 plus 25. It is 25 actually. It is 25. So 25 plus 16 is going to give us a 41, and x will be equals to 41 divided by 2 is going to give us 20.5 knots is the speed in still water. Okay, now we know very well x plus y equals 25. So the value of x is 20.5 plus y equals 25. So y will be equals to 25 minus 20.5. So speed in with the current is going to be 4.5. That's the answer for this question. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 27. Now these are about the curve we are talking about, and the equation is y equals ax square plus bx plus c. So now there are three things we need to find out: a, b, and c. For that, we have three different points. So we will work out all three different options. First I will take as 1, 8. This is the first point. Second point is 0, 5. And third point is 3, 20. At all these 3 points, we are assuming the value of y. So it is going to be 8 equals a, x value is 1 square plus b, again 1, and plus c. Second one is going to be 5 equals a 0 square plus b 0 plus c. Third one is going to be 20 equals a 3 square plus b 3 plus c. So according to this one, it's going to be 8 equals a plus b plus c. Second one is going to be 5 equals c, and the third one, because this is 0 and this is 0, so 5 equals c. Now in the third one it is 20 equals 9a plus 3b plus c. These are the three things that we have found out. In here, we need to find out. So now the value of this c is going to be plotted in this one and this one. Now 8 equals a plus b plus c, and second one is 20 equals 9a plus 3b plus c. So in both the equations, I will plot the value of c. 8 equals a plus b plus c. The value of c is a 5, and 20 equals 9a plus 3b and plus 5, because the value of c is 5. Now in here, a plus b equals 8 minus 5. So a plus b equals 3. This is the first equation. And in here it is 20 minus 5 is 15, 9a plus 3b. So 9a plus 3b equals 15. These are the two equations. With the help of these two equations, we can find out the value of a and b. Now a is equals to 3 minus b. According to this equation, it is a equals 3 minus b. Now I will plot this 3 minus b in place of a plus 3b equals 15, and this is going to give us 27 minus 9b plus 3b equals 15. So 27 minus 6b equals 15 minus 6b equals 15 minus 27 is going to be equals to 12, negative 12 actually. So b will be equals to 12 divided by 6. So b value is going to be 2. Now I know the value of b. I will plot this into, I know the value of a is 3 minus b. So a is 3 minus b is a 2. That means the value of a is a 1. So I know the value of a, value of b is 2, and the value of c is 5. 1, 2, and 5, which is given here 1, 2, and 5. Since we have found out the value of a, b, and c in question number 27, moving on to question number 28. In here, we do the same thing. We know these 3 points. We will find out the value of a, b, and c using these 3 points. So first point I see is 1 and 4. So it is going to be a and a 1 square plus b 1 plus c equals 4. So this is going to be a plus b plus c equals 4. This is going to be equation 1. Now comes second point is going to be negative 2 and 19. Negative 2 and 19. And I'll be using a negative 2 square, negative 2 square plus b multiplied by negative 2 plus c equals 19. Minus 2 square plus c b multiplied by 1. It's clutching here. So it is going to be a minus 2 square plus b negative 2 plus c equals 19. And this is going to be 4a minus 2b minus 2b minus 2b plus c equals 19. This is going to be equation 2. Equation 2. Third one is going to be 5. So first one is 0 and y is 5. So I will write a 0 square and plus b 0 and plus c equals 5. Equals 5. That means these two are going to be cancelled. So the value of c is 5. We know the value of c, which is 5. Now we'll substitute the value of c in equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 is a plus b plus c equals 4. And equation 3 is a plus b plus c equals 4. I know the value of c is 5. So a plus b plus 5 equals 4. That means a plus b equals 4 minus 5. So a plus b equals minus 1. And this tells us that the value of b is minus 1. Value of b is minus 1 minus a. This is going to be value of b. Now I know very well it is 4a minus 2b plus c equals 19. I know the value of a, 4a minus 2b plus 5 equals 19. So 4a minus 2b equals 19 minus 4, 19 minus 5 actually. So 4a minus 2b will be equals to 14. Dividing both sides by 2 is going to give us a 2a minus b equals. This is the value of second equation. Now in place of b, I will write the value of b minus the value of b is taken from here. Minus 1 minus a equals 7. So 2a plus 1 plus a equals 7. That means 3a plus 1 equals 7. And 3a will be equals to 7 minus 1. So 3a equals 6. That means a will be equals to 2. Now I know the value of a, I know the value of c. The value of a is 2. The value of c is 5. Now I'll find out the value of b. The value of b is equals to negative 1, negative a. So the value of b is going to be negative 1, negative 2. That means the value of b is going to be negative 3. Now how b equals negative 3. So the value of b is negative 3. B equals negative 3. Now how I will put the equation? I will write 2x square minus 3x plus 5. This is the value of a, this is the value of b, and this is the value of c. So this is the required equation for this question. Moving on to the next question, which is going to be question number 29, and that we can find over here down below. For question number 29, I'm using a strategy of pre-solved question because this one was lagging a lot. That's why. Anyways, at point 18, I have used the same policy of applying x and y values. So this is giving us a 1 square and b and c. So this is why it's giving us a plus b equals 8. So this becomes equation 1. Now at point -1 and 2, this is the value of y, and x is plotted in -1 square and -1. So this is giving us a minus b plus c equals 2. This becomes the second equation. When it comes to point 3, third point, so x values are 2 square and b here and plus c equals 14. So that means 4a plus 2b plus c equals 14. So these three equations are going to be helping us in solving the next part of it. Now, subtracting equation 1 from 2, that means a plus b plus c equals 8, that we can see over here. And it's subtracted from equation 2, that means a minus b plus c. Cancelling a and c, we can find out the value of b. 2b equals 6, that means b equals 6 over 2, and b equals 3. So now we know the value of b. Now, substituting the value of b in equation 1 and 3, when I apply the value of b into equation 1, over here you can see in place of b, I am replacing b with 3. That means a plus c equals the 8 minus 3, which is going to give us a 5. So this equation is going to helping us in solving the next part of it. Now, when it comes to equation 3, I am replacing again this b with 3 here. So 2 times 3 gives us a 6. So 4a plus 6 plus c equals 14, and 4 4a plus c equals 14 minus 6, giving us 8. This becomes another equation. Now I will use these two equations, equation number this one and equation this, to find out the value of a. Now I have written 4a plus c equals 8 and a plus c equals 5 over here, and when we subtract we get the value of a. Now we know the value of b and a. Value of b is 3 and the value of a is 1, that I have written over here. Now we'll find out the value of c. Since I know the value of a and b, I will plot the value of a and b in this equation, and we find out 4 times a is 4 plus c equals 8 and c equals 8 minus 4. So c equals 4. So all three values are found out, and this is why if once I plug in the value of x in the equation, it's going to give us y equals x squared plus 3x plus 4, because 4 is the c is the value of 4 and b has 3 and a is 1. Now moving on to the next question. In this question, same method is used. First point is 2, 5. I have used 2 in this equation to get 4a plus 2b plus c equals 5. So this becomes equation 1. When it comes to point 3 and 12, I have used place of x. I have substituted 3 in place of x over here and over here to give me an equation 9a plus 3b plus c equals 12. So this becomes equation 2. Now at third point, I have plugged in the value of x in place of -1 and -1 here also to give me a minus b plus c equals 4. So this becomes equation number 3. Now working out equation subtraction of equation 3 from 1. So this is equation 3 and subtracting from equation 1. So this is equation 3 and subtracting from equation 1. So this gives me a plus b equals 3. Now you know very well 4a plus 2b plus c, and this becomes minus a. So all the signs of a minus b becomes plus b and plus b becomes minus c. 5 plus 4 is going to give us a 9. These c and c is going to be cancelled, and 4a minus a is going to give us a 3a, and 2b plus 1b gives us a 3b equals 9. To simplify, I have divided this by 3 to give me a plus b equals 3. Now I know very well that a plus b equals 3 and 5a plus b equals 7. Just now we have found out. 5a plus b equals 7 is over here. Now I will subtract these two elimination method is used in this here to find out the value of a, which is equals 1. Now I know the value of a equals 1. Now I'll find out the value of b. A plus b equals 3. The value of a is 1, and 1 plus b equals 3. That means the value of b is a 2. Now I know the value of A is 1, the value of B is 2. Now I'll find out the value of C. I know very well A minus B plus C equals negative 4. I'll plug in the values of A and B to get me the value of C, which is equals to negative 3. Now since I know the value of A, B and C, all three, I can make the equation x squared plus 2x minus 3, in which the value of a is 1, the value of b is 2, and the value of c is 3. That's the wrap up of this exercise. See you once again with another episode. These are the answers for this question, these exercise. And if you need any help or support, do let me know. This is going to be our next chapter, which is exercise 23 that you can find on page 84. From here, factorization topic will run for about 2 or 3 exercises. Thank you very much for watching, and do let me know your comments or suggestions. Feel free to connect me. Thank you very much once again.